Hey guys, new week, so new current event. This week's current event is going to focus on the freedom of speech in schools. We'll actually have two different current events that cover this topic, so it's going to be slightly different than last week. The essential question, or question, if you're feeling slightly French, what limitations, if any, should there be on the freedom of speech at school? We're going to actually go over the allowed or not allowed, then introduce the current event and work on the background information. The current event report from last week is due today, and the one that we're working on this week will be due a week from today, May 17th, I'm pretty sure. And then just a reminder that conferences are today. And you guys have 22 more school days left until the end of the term. So we are getting close if you are in survival mode already. All right, here are a few scenarios to consider. When should a school be able to get involved in a student's freedom of speech outside of school? Okay, so in school is a whole different story than outside of school. And outside of school tends to be more of a gray area situation. When would it be okay or acceptable for a school to get involved in something that a student has said or has posted online outside of school? Number one, verbal abuse / bullying outside of school or online. So for example, a classmate posts like you should just kill yourself on another classmate's social media profile. Go ahead and take 10 seconds to decide whether or not that would be appropriate for the school to get involved. This was posted by two students, or this involved two students of their school, and it was posted outside of school, like on someone's Facebook page or something. All right, number two, slandering a teacher or staff member's name outside of school or online. So for example, posting something like this on social media, F Mr. Perry, he's only giving me an F because I'm a guy. So kind of accusing this teacher of sexism, posting it for the whole world to see on social media. Go ahead and think about whether or not it'd be okay for the school to get involved in a case such as this. Number three, threatening language towards the school. So outside of school, if there was a bomb threat from a student or school shooting threats from a student, would this be an acceptable time for the school to get involved with the student's freedom of speech outside of school? Number four, angry post about a test, class, or even sports team. So for example, F the high school badminton team, you're going to suck without me on the team. So obviously this person didn't make the badminton team and they're really mad about it. And they posted this on social media outside of school. Would it be okay for the school to get involved in this specific scenario? All right, so the reason why I had you do that is so that way you could kind of identify your my potential bias. And remember, you're going to put your my potential bias on your current event report right here where it says my potential bias. If you felt like it's never really acceptable for the school to get involved, or if there were some cases where it was acceptable, go ahead and explain those cases or explain your bias. All right. And then in class, we watched this video from this website together. It's linked right here on your Google Classroom. This student free speech makes it to the Supreme Court in former high school cheerleaders case, PBS NewsHour. It's like a 5-minute video that kind of explains this current event. And then the rest of the time is yours to work on that background information. Remember, on your current event report, the background information is right here. You're just going to be using this video link to answer questions 1 through 9. And if you're stuck, because this is a video where they kind of talk a little fast, I have these little times right here to help you review the video and figure out where to find the answer. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, and we'll see you later.